York Knicks this free agency have definitely made a lot of moves.
Yeah.
The signing of Noah, getting trade of Rose, and also getting Courtney Lee free agency. I mean, you're looking at, they've basically got their starting five there now.
Yeah. And they signed Brendan Jennings back up point guard.
So their bench, obviously apart from Jennings, is their main concern. But what are your thoughts on the Knicks in free agency?
I think they did pretty well for themselves. I mean, they had a team that didn't make the playoffs last year, which could potentially make the playoffs this year. So they've done without really taking away too many of their valuable assets. So I think they've done pretty well for themselves, and I think they're definitely going to do good this year with what the trades they've done and the moves they've made.
Do you what are your thoughts on? So you think they'll make the playoffs?
Yes, I think they will.
Where about what seeding do you reckon they'll go?
Unless there's an injury. I mean, Derrick Rose, we know he's prone to injury, but I think maybe 8, 7, or 6, one of the lower seeds, because they're sort of like getting used to each other. The chemistry won't be amazing, but I think they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to be a top team in the East.
Will they get past the first round? Can they cause an upset?
I think they could, maybe.
They could?
Yeah, if they're versing Cavs, that'd be good to see. A nice upset. Nah, I think they're going to be good.
Not many Chicago fans like the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
But no, look. If only the year was 2011.
Yeah.
The Knicks you'd have MVP Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
The biggest basically what Durant was back then. And Carmelo. Defensive Player of the Year Joakim Noah. Young Courtney Lee. Good. And a 11-year-old Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah.
So, no, he's probably not 11.
He was probably pretty tall though. Still.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Well,
he's probably
still tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look at can they make the playoffs? The East is getting better.
The East is getting a lot better.
Again, you look at teams that didn't make the playoffs. Got teams like Milwaukee.
Yeah. Delhi.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Exactly.
And Thonmaker with double Australian combo in Milwaukee.
Yeah. So you look at it. Can they make the playoffs? Sure. Sure they can.
Yeah.
Will they? I don't feel like they will. I just think, Derrick Rose, and I understand it's his contract year, and everyone will say, he's going to have to play well. Well, when he's done his ACL again, or an orbital, it just seems like the poor guy can't get away from any injuries. Injuries just seem to follow him everywhere he goes. So it's sad. I mean,
it was going to be a great.
As a Bulls fan, you look at it and you go, if he plays...
What could have been?
Oh, imagine if he plays a whole 82... Oh, he obviously won't play 82 games, but say he plays 70, averages 25 and 8 assists.
Yeah.
You're looking at yourself as a Bulls fan. But, look, but then there's the flip side of it. Let's say Rose plays an unbelievably good year.
Yeah, contract year.
Fantastic year. Like we were saying, 25 and 8. What do you do if you're the Knicks?
What if they do really good in the... Say they do really good in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Rose plays really well. They do amazing in the playoffs. Say they make it to like the conference finals of versus Cavs. I know, we doubt this will happen. Let's just say it does.
Fair enough, yeah.
Say if they do really good, I think they definitely try and re-sign him. But
how long and how much? How much is he worth then?
I don't know though.
Like you get yourself trouble like what the Bulls
depends
did.
how good he plays.
No, I'm not sure, but with his injury history.
Yeah, I know.
Like you look at...
You can't trust
Like
him.
It's hard, it's hard not looking back on history with the Bulls, what they did. Like,
Do you think
signing him to a
like
5-year deal? I think he'll
love
love New York.
You think he'll love it? Yeah, when he did the interview, he made out that he was happy to be there.
I think New York. Well, look, New York's a very tough place to play. I mean, he gets injured. Fans are going to turn on him like that. You're playing in the Mecca, the Big Apple. So you look at it. Did they do well in free agency? Sure. But going back to what Stephen A. Smith has been saying on ESPN First Take, you've got Phil Jackson as your GM.
Yeah.
President of Basketball Operations. You know how much Phil Jackson gets paid? He gets paid He gets 10 times what any other GM gets.
Yeah.
10 times for doing the exact same role. 10 times for doing the exact same thing. And who have you brought in? What marquee signing has the 11-time, NBA champion coach brought in? I can't think of what. You re-signed Carmelo Anthony. Well, I could have done that. No, well, you give him a
That's pretty
stack
much like
load
a
of money.
guaranteed
No,
signing.
yeah, exactly. You give away Tyson Chandler for basically nothing.
Yeah.
You get rid of not Carmelo, JR and Amon Trumpet. Get rid of JR Smith and Amon Trumpet to the Cavs for basically nothing.
Yeah.
You look at it and you go, well, I mean, you pick Porzingis. Well,
that was a really risky move back
Yeah.
then. Like, they didn't know he was going to be good, and the fans hated him for that. No, he got booed.
So you look at it, but he's the third pick in the draft. Like, there was a general consensus that he was going to be the third pick in the draft. So you look at it, you go, well, sure, he made, like, I haven't seen anything outstanding from him that, makes you go, whoa, that he deserves to be getting paid 10 times what any other GM gets. Like, you know what I mean? So you look at it, so no.
Our GMs are better than him. Our GMs are better than him. Our GMs are dodgy ass.
What, Garpax?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
I don't think you like the GMs of Chicago very much.
Like you gotta understand, we're going off topic here, but we're going to get younger and more athletic. So let's sign a 30-something-year-old Jose Calderon. And we'll throw in a Rajon Rondo. Like, I like the Lopez pickup.
Yeah. And
I know people cringe and go, oh, but he's on 13 mil. Well, Mike Conley's getting paid.
At least he can rebound.
What, 29 mil? So, he's a good pickup. But no, look, going back to the Knicks, will they make the playoffs? No, I don't think they will. I think they're an injury away from...
I think their roster's stacked now, honestly. I mean,
what do they got on the bench? What,
I know they got nothing.
Jimmer Fredette? Like, is Jimmer Fredette going to come back? Like,
I know they have nothing on their bench, but I think the starting lineup is potentially really good. I mean, Melo, he hasn't really had a history of too many injuries, so I don't think he's going to...
Melo's getting old, though.
I know.
Yeah.
But he can score. And then they got Porzingis, who, in my opinion, I think he's really good. I know you're not a massive fan of him, but he's like... probably my favourite rookie of that draft class. I think he's great.
I like Porzingis, but I think he's extremely overhyped. I think he's
I know
insane.
A lot of people think that,
and like the main worry is he'll, just fizzle down to being nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll still be like, he can shoot threes, That's something insane. That's so good, Jimmy Fredette.
Yeah.
So, but, he's been proven to be able to do it. He's got good size.
Yeah.
If he can develop more of a post game, maybe throw in a post fadeaway, see Dirk about it. But no, I think I strongly believe they won't make the playoffs. Like there's they still can. But see, I love Joakim. Like that was my favorite player, but he played. Like you can't argue. He only played 21 games last year. Like he played next to none. And and that's through no fault of his own. He got tangled up with JaVale McGee and popped his shoulder out.
JaVale McGee.
And everyone. But no, you look at he's had he had knee surgery. It's like it was his shoulder, but maybe they can get Joakim Noah shooting threes. Yeah, that could be the new development.
They'll train him up.
But no, look. So I think I feel sorry for New York fans. I mean, to be in such a marquee place and to have so little success over the last 4 years, 5 years, it'll be good to see him. I don't know.
I'd like to see him make the playoffs.
I think they'll either do for them making the playoffs. That would be top of their thing. God. But I either think it'll be either one extreme or the other. They'll either make the playoffs or
do really bad. Crap
will hit the fan. Yeah. Fans will be Oh well, and that's another bit we haven't talked about. Jeff Hornacek. Yeah. How's he fitting with it? He has to play a fast top tempo game.
Yeah. I think that's how they're going to be playing now. I mean, Derrick Rose, he used to be athletic. I mean, he's slowly returning to his former self. I don't think he's ever going to be as good, but you can see he's starting to get a little bit more athletic. But then you got Porzingis, the young rookie. He plays a pretty aggressive game.
You have to get him in pick and pops.
Yeah. Noah's very aggressive. Melo's old, but they could make him be aggressive, honestly.
Oh, he's still easily a top
Corny
20
Lee's very
player.
athletic,
No. So, do you think we'll see any triangle in the Knicks? Will there be any triangle in the Knicks offense? Do you think Jeff Hornacek? Because, Phil Jackson's really been preaching on all, Kurt Rambis, Derek Fisher, he really tried to, push the triangle into it. Do you think we'll see a triangle?
I think we will. I think Hornacek's a good coach. I think he'll do good.
He got a bit of a rough deal in Phoenix, so But no, so you think yes for the Knicks?
I think yes.
No, I don't think they'll make it. New York will be crying for another year.